Chapter 2. In this chapter, you will learn how to fill out the Motion to Stop COLA form, CSX 1102 or CSD 402, and the Affidavit in Support of Motion to Stop COLA form, CSX 1103 or CSD 403. We will start with the motion to stop COLA. A motion is the legal way to tell the court what you want the court to do or decide. Along with every motion, you must file an affidavit that explains why you are filing a motion. We will discuss the affidavit to support your motion later in this chapter. The motion to stop COLA packets in the ex-pro and in the district court process packets are very similar. There are only a few minor differences. Throughout this video, I will refer to the ex-pro packet of forms, but I will point out the differences in the district court forms along the way. This video will help you with the legal process for both ex-pro and district court forms. This is what the first page of the Notice of Motion and Motion to Stop COLA looks like. Look on the bottom left-hand side of the form for CSX 1102 or CSD 402. Notice the place on the form for listing the county attorney's office. The district court motion does not have this space. Every court document has a caption, as seen here. It includes the parties' names, county where the case is filed, judicial district, and court file number. Once you have opened a court case, this caption always stays the same. For example, if you are the defendant respondent, you will always be the defendant respondent. It does not matter if you are the person requesting the motion or not. The same is true if you are the plaintiff petitioner. If you have a copy of your current child support order with you, you can copy this information from that order. If your child support order is from a divorce decree, then you can check the box for in re the marriage of at the top of the caption. If you were never married to the other party, these forms are still the correct forms to use. Just don't check the box at the top. As I pointed out on the previous slide, you should fill in the county where your case is located, fill in the judicial district, court file number, and type of case. You can see that in this example, the case is located in Blue Earth County, which is in the 5th Judicial District. Again, this will be different for each individual case. The petitioner in this case is Wilma Flintstone. Since the last time they were in court, she has remarried and is now known as Wilma Rebel. If your name or the other party's name is changed, it is fine to write NKA, which stands for Now Known As, to indicate what their new name is. The respondent and the person filing this motion to stop COLA is Fred Flintstone. Be sure to review the copy of your court order to see if there are any additional parties that intervened in your case. The county attorney may or may not have intervened on behalf of the county. The next section of the motion is the notice to interested persons. The first space is for information about the other party. You will have to write in his or her full name and address. The second space is for the county attorney's address. You do not need to write the actual name of the county attorney. In this example, the Blue Earth County Attorney's Office will be served, and their office is located in the Blue Earth County Justice Center. Again, this contact information is generally found in your court order. If not, you can contact your child support office for the county attorney's information or the county attorney's office directly. If you are using the district court motion CSD 402, you do not need to include the county attorney's address. On the bottom half of the form, fill out the name of the building where the hearing will be held and the address. Once you have completed these forms, you will contact court administration in the county where the case is filed to request a hearing date and time for your motion. Contact information for each Minnesota courthouse is available on the Minnesota Judicial Branch website. Before you move on with this video, I would suggest finding this information at www.mncourts.gov/child support videos. Click on the Contact Court Administration link and select your county where the case is located. You will need this information to get a court date and time for your hearing. Now that you have the contact information for your particular courthouse, we can move on with the rest of the form. As I explained at the beginning of this chapter, a motion is the legal way for you to tell the judge what you want the court to do. In the motion to stop COLA, you are asking the court to stop the COLA increase from taking place. This request is already written for you in paragraph 1. You do not need to do anything for paragraphs 1 and 2. Notice is given to the other party about their rights and responsibilities for responding to your motion to stop COLA. If they are interested in settling or coming to an agreement, they should contact you. Write in your name and a telephone number where you can be reached. If the county is involved in your case, then you may need the county attorney's office to approve any agreement that you and the other parent reach regarding the COLA increase. On the last page of your motion paperwork, print your name, address, and telephone number. You can sign and date this form now, or you can wait until you have completed the rest of the forms in the motion to stop COLA packet. Now that you have filled out the motion to stop COLA, it's time to move on to the affidavit in support of motion to stop COLA. As I explained earlier in this chapter, a motion is telling the court what you want the court to decide. The affidavit explains why you believe your request should be granted. This is your opportunity to explain to the judge why the COLA increase should not go into effect. Whenever you file a motion, you must also file an affidavit supporting that motion. This is what the first page of the affidavit in support of motion to stop COLA looks like. Look for CSX 1103 or CSD 403 on the bottom left corner of the page. Again, fill in the caption of the form just as you did with your motion to stop COLA. Under the caption, you will see what is called an affidavit block. Wait to fill in the name of the county where you plan to sign the affidavit. If you know you will sign it in a particular county, you can go ahead and fill it in now. This does not have to be the same county where you file the case. If you will not be signing this form in Minnesota, then you must also white out or neatly cross out Minnesota and write in the state where you plan to sign this affidavit. For this example, Fred will be signing the form in Blue Earth County. Print your name on the line under the words affidavit of on the right side of the page. Then print your name again on the line under the affidavit block. For paragraph 1, if you are the petitioner or plaintiff, then circle that pair of words. If, like Fred, you are the respondent or defendant, then circle that pair of words. In paragraph 2, provide information about your current job. If you are not working right now, you can simply write in unemployed next to the name of the employer. This section should not be left blank. In paragraph 3, write the name of your previous employer and write how long you worked at that job. In this example, you can see that Fred worked at Slate Rock and Gravel Company for 8 years before starting his current job at Bedrock Quarry. In paragraph 4, list any additional sources of income, such as unemployment benefits or income from side jobs. Paragraph 5 is very important. This statement should be the reason you are asking the court to stop the COLA increase. Paragraph 5 states there has not been a sufficient cost of living or other increase in my income to allow for an adjustment in my child support. If paragraph 5 is not true, then you should not be using these forms, and you might need to consult with an attorney to see if there is some other set of forms you should be using. In paragraph 6, you are telling the court and the other party that you are attaching proof of your income for the last 3 years. This proof will be sent to the other party and to the county attorney if your case is in the expedited process and filed with the court. I will talk about this later in chapters 3 and 4. On the blank lines in paragraph 6, write in the last 3 years. Do not write the current year. You do not need to do anything in paragraph 7. Do not sign your form yet. You must sign your form in front of a notary or court administrator. You can often find a notary public at your bank, or you can visit your local county courthouse to have your signature notarized. If you are using the District Court Form CSD 403, there will be a place to print your name, address, and telephone number at the end of the form. You have now completed the forms to ask a court to stop the COLA increase, but you are not done yet. You must now get a motion date to write in your motion to stop COLA, the first form that we filled out. If you do not already have contact information for court administration, you can find it on our website at www.mncourts.gov/child support videos. Click on the Contact Court Administration link for a list of all county courthouses in Minnesota. When you are sure that all of your forms are complete with true and accurate information, you can then sign your forms in front of a notary or court administration. You will need to have a photo ID with you to have your signature notarized. It is very important that you wait until you are in front of a notary public or a court clerk before signing. This is the end of Chapter 2. Click on the next chapter to learn how to serve copies of your motion paperwork and your proof of past income on the other party in the county attorney's office, and to learn how to fill out the Affidavit of Service form.